One of the biggest mistakes managers make today is failing to adapt to the changing world. No successful organization or its managers can operate without understanding and dealing with the dynamic environment, external and internal, that surround it. The term external environment refers to factors, forces, situations, and events outside of the organization that affect its performance. For example, a volcanic eruption in Iceland in 2010 prevented delivery of auto parts that led to a shutdown at a BMW plant in South Carolina and a Nissan Motors facility in Japan. As shown here in Exhibit 2.1, the external environment includes 6 components. The economic component encompasses factors such as interest rates, inflation, stock market fluctuations, and business cycle stages. The demographic component includes trends in population characteristics such as age, race, gender, geographic location, income, and family composition. The technological component focuses on scientific and industrial innovations. The sociocultural component is concerned with societal and cultural factors such as values, attitudes, trends, lifestyles, and patterns of behavior. The political legal component looks at federal, state, and local laws, as well as other countries' laws and global laws. It also includes a country's political condition and stability. The global component encompasses issues associated with globalization and a world economy. Let me take a moment to elaborate on a couple of these components. First, let's look at the U.S. economic component. The economic crisis that gripped the United States and other countries in 2008 appears to finally be over, though growth and productivity in Europe is still behind that of the United States. Global trade is also sluggish, prompting some analysts to ask whether the world is becoming less connected. With an unemployment rate of just 5.5%, U.S. employment is up, but much of that is related to lower wage jobs. Further complicating the picture is the fact that some 7 million Americans are trapped in part-time jobs, unable to find full-time positions. Moreover, just 64% of Americans still believe that the so-called American dream, that hard work leads to success and riches, is real. Demographics refer to the characteristics of a population used for purposes of social studies. It has a significant impact on how managers manage and includes such factors as age, income, sex, race, education level, geographic location, and more. Age is particularly important demographic for managers because the workplace often encompasses different age groups. Baby boomers are those individuals born between 1946 and 1964. The sheer number of people in that cohort means they've had a significant impact on every aspect of the external environment, from the educational system to environment or lifestyle choices to the social security system and so forth, as they've gone through various life cycle stages. Gen X is used to describe those individuals born between 1965 and 1977. It followed the baby boomers and is one of the smaller age cohorts. Gen Y, or the millennials, encompass those individuals born between 1978 and 1994. From technology to clothing styles to work attitudes, Gen Y is impacting organizational workplaces. Then there's Gen Z, the youngest identified age group, basically teens and middle schoolers. This group has always been digitally connected. Their primary means of social interaction is online. Demographic age cohorts are important to our study of management because large numbers of people at certain stages in the life cycle can constrain decisions and actions taken by businesses, governments, educational institutions, and other organizations. Studying demographics involves looking at current statistics and future trends. For instance, recent analysis of birth rates show that more than 80% of babies being born worldwide are from Africa and Asia. And here's an interesting fact. India has one of the world's youngest populations. And by 2020, the median age will be 29. And by 2050, it's predicted that China will have more people at age 65 and older than the rest of the world combined.